Hello, hello. What is up? Hey, Mike, can I get this lane on at some point? Can I get this lane on at some point?
Yeah, would that help?
I mean, a little bit.
You just want to do like just a Q&A with Brad here.
Yeah, I know. With this perfect background.
Nothing but headshots and
Is this?
don't ask me anything.
I feel like this is overexposed, though. That's where I'm kind of struggling here. Why is it so bright? What's up, everyone? We got a new ball. We got a new ball. Oh, it doesn't change it. Am I not changing this overexposure at all? Hey, Mike. What about these lights right here?
I can't.
Or is it all the LEDs?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good. No. You can turn it back on.
That? Well, there's sections.
No, you're fine. Wait a second.
That.
Wait. Man, I'm just like overexposed. Man, I don't know. It's the glare. It's the glare on the lane. Turn that off again.
So one of them's the front, one of them's the back.
Turn the back one. See, then it just looks so dark. Turn the front one.
The back with no front.
Turn the front one. That's the front?
That's the back.
I know. Is the front one on?
Yeah, that's the front, but yeah.
Oh, okay. The back's off right now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
With that?
That works. It's a little overexposed, but it's good.
Or hold on.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. I'm good. Turn it on. Turn it on to what it was when it was overexposed, all of it. Just crank it.
There's lights on the side.
There's got to be one more.
Huh? So no, the lights on the sidewall. See those? On the sidewalls? You got me all jacked up here.
I'm all jacked up here.
What's your 7-second delay on that?
Well,
See, because you have your sidewall lighting too.
yeah, the sidewall's good.
Okay.
Sidewall is good. All right, we're getting there. All right, you're good. You're good, actually. You're perfect. There we go. I just adjust the camera.
Maybe it was that one spot.
What's up? What's up, everyone? How we doing today? We got a new ball. Look at this. Bang, bang. The next. Clean. We're going to check it out. Get the full rack going. My 90 shots. Oh, got to warm up a little bit. New ball alert. And a little nostalgic for me because the original X Factor was a Christmas gift for me. Hero Potato. Left hand or better? Greetings. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Driver? What's up, Amina? What's up, Eric? All right, so I don't know how this oil pattern is going to play out. All right, that's not bad. A little labor in the back end. We also have a Phase 2 Pro. We're going to try both of them. We're going to try both of these bad boys. This is an X Factor remake. Yes. The original X Factor was scented chocolate. This one is the box. I did leave the box here, Mike. Oh, you grabbed the box? I snuck the box under the table. Plenty of oil. Plenty of oil. What's up, Homer? From Estonia? Wow. I have to look up where Estonia is. Estonia. I'm pretty sure there was a guy. Oh, just under Finland? Right above Latvia. All right, so Diana's from Latvia, I believe. And Daria's from Poland. I would assume those are... I don't know anyone from Lithuania. Tallinn. Is that the biggest city? Are you in Tallinn? I'm sure it's pretty cold there right now. Just under Helsinki. There is that tournament in Helsinki in January every year. Oh, yeah, it's the Euro Challenge. Is that happening this year? Nice. That's actually awesome. From Utah, I will be at the holiday doubles. The string pins are causing the overexposure. Is it? Are the strings too bright? There was some all right, I got you. How's that? You can see the arrows now a little bit. This ball is actually awesome. I'm really excited for this ball. It's cleaner.
Dark berry.
Strings, you know it. Greetings from the last frontier.
Alaska.
Is that it? That's in Alaska? All right. I haven't been to Alaska yet.
Dark berry is your odor.
Dark berry. Okay, that's... I drilled mine pin up. Very standard drill for me. See that? And I got it a little cleaner than like an RST Hyperdrive Pearl. Wow. Dude. There's something about a look of a bowling ball when it goes down the lane. It's not black. It's got a blue tint to it, but the label on it is also just a lighter blue, so it's got a cool look to it. This is a Phase 2 Pearl. Much more round. Wow, look at that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a cool ball. It is, it's cleaner. It goes down the lane. So it doesn't have the AI. Let's look at the specs real quick. It does not have the AI, but yeah, hook length and ball shape on the website are angular and late. It's It's got the R3S, so a really clean cover stock. And it's got a high RG. 256 in the 15 pound with an 051 differential, which is a little on the high side. So high RG, super clean cover. So that is meant to get down the lane for sure. That's a good sign. Oh, I got super slow on that one to see. Now, this Phase 2 Pearl is going to be more round for sure. Here, I'll let you guys get a look at this. Get a good look. I guess the focus is weird. You can calm that down a little. Here's Phase 2 Pearl. Thing doesn't have a ton of back end. A little more rolly, symmetric ball. Definitely supposed to be. Oh, it's definitely angular. It's kind of hard to get this Phase 2 Pearl to be that angular. Looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty quick release. They're releasing them pretty quick nowadays. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Same drill on the Phase 2 Pearl. You can kind of just tell it's a little more rolly. Good flare rings. I don't know if you can see the flare rings. I don't know. Oh, there you go. You kind of see them. Good flare rings. That is what we want to see right there. Wow. I haven't got these hits on strings ever, I don't think. I mean, we're just slashing the 10. Layout, just pin above my bridge. It's like 5.25 by, or 5.25 away from my axis. Generally, I just put the pin above bridge on my first one. Just because. 4-bagger. That was nice. You see that? Do y'all see that? All right, phase 2. Try to create angle with it. And it created some angle. Wow, this ball's nice. Holy smokes. This ball's nicey. My video with 220 was awesome. Yeah. That's funny. Because that's the first time I bowled a match against someone for YouTube. And so I didn't know if people like took it serious, if they dicked around. But I had never met him, so I just like was talking to him. Oh man. What is going on? Looks like a house shot killer. Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. For dang sure. All right, phase 2 pearl. We're getting some hook. All right. Yeah, I never get that hit on strings. That might be the first time I've ever gotten that hit on strings. Yeah, well, I'm not to autofocus the camera. All right. I got you. How about that? It's kind of crazy, actually. This might be my chance to shoot 12 in a row. Huh. That was right. And a little up the back. Wow, this is new ball syndrome. Not even sure. Yeah. I see it now. I think I would much rather be blurry too for you guys to be able to see the lane. Do you guys even want to see me? I've been testing with different camera angles. Yeah, I could do this all day long. I can throw it wherever I want. What do I find is the biggest difference between free fall and string bowling? Strings just don't go down as easy. Scores are lower. That's gonna. I was eventually gonna get one to hook too much. We did have a 5-bagger though before that, which kind of stinks. What's next? The next factor. Come on. See, that right there is a normal hit for string pins. You leave that hit on good shots. And then if your ball goes a little bit higher, then it can it'll leave a 4-pin pretty easily. So it just kind of puts you in the blender every once in a while on how to get the ball to go through the pins the right way, because you don't get the head pin off the wall. I think you still will with enough power, but definitely less. I think everyone's scores will come down. Ooh, that would have been rare. Old X Factor back in 2007. So I was 17 then. I think they came out with it when I was like 14. I don't know. I was pretty young. I was getting Christmas presents. And it was my favorite ball. The way it smelled, the chocolate. Oh, dang, dude. That 10-pin just, see you later. I'm in Kansas City. I love the X Factor. I love the X Factor Deuce. The guy that owned the bowling center that I bowled at that time would have the X Factor and the X Factor Deuce in his bag, and I would go in there and steal them and throw them in practice. And there was those two balls and then an old Brunswick zone. Wow, dude. I never get this hit on strings. Like, I don't feel like I have to hit the schnoz out of it, you know? And the triple X. What ball am I throwing? When you're throwing the ball, are you looking at the arrows of the pins? I look at the arrows. My vision kind of fades out though. I just go into like motion mode. I just start moving my body. I don't have like a very specific pinpoint, but my eyes rest on the arrows. Oh. But maybe I should. Maybe I should go back to looking at a very specific spot on the arrow. Superpower Pearl X Factor Reloaded. Oh yeah, the X Factor Reloaded was it's like a greenish one, right? Yeah, the X Factor Deuce, the Triple X, X Factor Reloaded. There was another one, X Factor. X Factor Resurgence. Wasn't there another R one? Man, that is just something. Wow. X Factor. Oh, dude, how could I forget the X Factor Ace? I take that. Oh my god, my 3 favorite bowling balls of all time might be the X Factor Deuce, and the X Factor Ace. Because the X Factor Ace was the same way. I took that to a youth tournament at Olathe one time and bowled really well, and I'll never forget it. The X Factor Ace was my ball, baby. Got a little handsy with that, you know? You won your first USBC tournament using the X Factor. I averaged 266, 236 across 9 games. Yep. Now they're bringing it back. With what I think is probably the perfect color scheme here. I mean, we're looking pretty good. Got the blue on blue. Oh yeah, I'm out of focus. If I was at Storm headquarters right now, I'd be able just to go to the wall and look. All right, so we got the Dang, I like the Fear Factor too. The X Factor Reloaded, Deuce, X Factor, Triple X, Storm X Factor. I guess that's the Vertigo. That'd be a little different. But then the Fear Factor. And I like the Fear Factor. That might be my 4th favorite ball of all time. My top 4 favorite balls of all time are all X Factors. All right, so now I'm getting the ball to hook. Oh, man. R3S, high RG. Wow. Kind of impressed. We don't really have anything like this in the line either. Please teach how to spin for beginners. I got you. What do you want to know? Hey, you should come to one of our clinics. Here. I'll send you a link to the clinics. Come to one of our clinics. We'll teach you. We got 2 of them coming up. One here in this building, one in Pennsylvania. All right, now can we shoot 300 with this ball? I don't know if you guys have been in this live stream I do at all, but I don't strike very much. Do you know anywhere in St. Louis area where you can pay extra to put oil pattern down to practice on? The St. Louis area? No. St. Charles Lanes has some stuff. I know. No, I don't know. You gotta like have a pretty good relationship with the owner. He's gotta be pretty cool. I tried to open the shoulder on that one a little bit. Get it out there, come back. That would have struck on free fall. That would have struck through free fall. If you want that's the difference right there. All right. Now that we've already gotten 45 shots on this thing. A little straighter, a little harder. That happens with go harder. There were some plastic balls going down the lane a lot last night. And those don't like speed. You get a little bit more speed, and then the 10 pin just... How many games do I bowl a day? I don't know. I didn't bowl a whole lot for a few years, and then I stopped making cuts on tour. So now I got to get back to bowling more. Problem is, it gets lonely just coming here and bowling. So I'm just going to go live. So we can't use speed. I'm going to move left. Oh, that one's so good. Oh, just cutting. What's that?
Why don't you let them pick the pattern tomorrow you bowl on for the live stream? I'll send you 4 patterns they can vote on. They can watch you show them how to.
Okay. All right. That's actually a good idea. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I was kind of wanting to film a video on this. Yeah. Ooh. That was a 10 pin release. That's why I said ooh. I'm like, well, that's 10. Especially on strings, you know? What's up, Natalie? St. Charles Lanes. Yeah, just go to St. Charles Lanes. Ask Neil. I don't really know their availability, but I'm sure he wouldn't turn you down for some money, you know? But they got leagues that come in during the day, and like every bowling center just is, depending on the time. If you give them enough money, they might give you a key to the building. That might be a lot, though. No. I wish I could try and shoot that. Which I can, but did you guys see that? The high flush 7-9. Dark code, kind of like it. I got this one like a pinch, maybe a little cleaner. I wonder what the dark code's numbers are. If this has a little bit higher RG than a dark code, then that would make sense. That was a bad shot. That was a bad one. I'm just pulling on a house shot. What's just wrong? Willie Dale. Reminds me of Willie Wells. I saw Willie in Vegas for all that senior stuff. He was just hanging out. That's a true OG, man. Been around the game forever. All right, we got it to hook. Nice, dude. This thing rips. Yeah. So that's literally just the difference. Can't remember the cover on the dark coat either. This is a clean cover. But this is nice. So when they came out with the Ion Pro Solid, it was really nice because we definitely didn't have a whole lot of asymmetric low diff stuff. Man, this ball just fit a mold. Well, I don't know if along the same lines, if we have like a super high RG asymmetric ball with a super clean cover, because we bowl in a lot of Bolero centers. With lanes that hook a ton, and I'm telling you, I bowl here a lot. You just don't get these hits. I never get these hits when I'm trying to shoot 300. Just pin above bridge, 5.5 layouts, or 5.5 inches, 5.25. Sorry. What's today? Wednesday. Has anybody got any big money leagues coming up tonight? There used to be a big money league in St. Louis on Wednesdays. I'm pretty sure at I can't remember the name of the center. It's closed down now. I think it started with a W. Got aggressive. See, sometimes the adjustments just get after it. It pushes down the lane a little better when you do that. 7-pin fall today. I know, man. It's like I bowl on lane 2 over here. I get nothing. I'm in the blender. I'm like, man, I don't know how to throw a turkey. And on lane 4 with this next, it's like, oh, I got a turkey. 4 turkey. This is for 3 in a row. Can we ace it? We're going to do that again. Be aggressive. Oh, no. I almost got the 10 out. Not my best. That still would have struck on free fall, though. I would believe. Maybe not. Yeah, this ball's good. I'm actually really impressed. I think it's going in the bag. I like the way it looks. I like the spot it fits. Definitely this Phase 2 Pearl. I'll throw this Phase 2 Pearl. It's just a little rollier. Symmetric, a little more just in front of you. This next really likes to create a lot of shape. I move like 2 arrows right, though. North Oaks on Wednesdays. Yep. How's it compared to the Night Road? Well, the Night Road is a that's a good question. It's definitely stronger. The Night Road is kind of it's a symmetrical ball, so it's a completely different ball. The Night Road is closer to this Phase 2 Pearl. Strings. Oh, I can't wait for all of bowling to be on strings. I cannot wait. I want every bowling center in America to be on strings. Should you be looking at the arrows, then the break point? No, don't change where your eyes go. You should look at one spot and stay there. My eyes just stay around the arrows. Might be a good exercise for me to have like a very, very specific part on the lane I want to hit and watch the ball go over it, I kind of just zone out. And actually, my eyes come down. I might want to work on that. That was a good question. Because I think my eyes actually go to the dots. That's interesting. I just saw my eyes go down. Huh. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna start sticking with the arrow. Any advice on carrying the tin on strings? Your guess is as good as mine, man. It's a hard pin to carry. There's sometimes, like right now, the tin's going down pretty easily. I think the oil pattern's just right, the ball's just right. There's a lot of conditions where if you get the wrong ball in your hand or if the pattern's just playing a little tough, then the tin pin is like hard to get done. Oh, that should be pretty good. That was a good shot. Chris Paul is no longer with the Clippers. How about that? Who's going to pick him up?
Nobody.
No one?
You can see what happened. They're in Atlanta. They let him go like in the middle of the night last night.
I know. That's
going back to LA. Said we're just going to help him further his career.
so, they're saying they're helping him.
Yeah. Send him home to LA. Dan Patrick, did he have to play coach? Did he want a private plane? Just in the middle of the night, like we released him, but we decided to split with him, but we're going to help him further his career. You know.
Yeah. Where's he going to go? Yeah, for a guy that's looking to retire after this year.
Right.
So what they're saying, someone's going to pick him up and he can have a chance at another championship. All right. So what? Are the Lakers going to pick him up? Why wouldn't the Lakers pick him up? He probably already lives in LA. He can come off the bench. I don't even know. I don't know basketball that well. Glenn Kamita, I appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you very much. To hell with string pens. The Ion Max Pearl, you think that's the next one? I don't know, man. Dude. Storm is just coming out with some bangers, man. They came out with that RST Hyperdrive Pearl. I thought that was amazing. This ball's a little weaker. I'm kind of thinking this one's pretty awesome. Like, I don't even have to, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just throwing it. The ball's just making motion. Hey, Brad, thanks for helping me get better. Mr. Bridges, you're welcome, man. Are you interested in a clinic? We got some coming up. All right. Huh. Slow, 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 slow. CP3 no longer with the clip joint. This is his farewell tour. He can go to Memphis. Oh, attitude issues. No, he's not going to go. He's going to go to an organization that's planning on winning a championship this year. He wants one good run in the playoffs with a nice send-off. Oh, buddy. That's pretty incredible. Where does this ball fit in a 6-ball arsenal? In the asymmetric pearlized range. You can get it is quite a bit different than a RST hybrid drive pearl. That ball also fits in that realm. Asymmetric pearlized ball. It's pretty strong. But this one's going to be quite a bit cleaner and weaker. So it could, if you're a high rev guy out there, you might maybe prefer this one over an RST pearl. I think their RST pearl is a home run, so you could probably, I think these both are home runs actually. You could drill one like not to. You can drill this one a little weaker, the next a little weaker, and you'll get a pretty significant difference between that and the RST Pro, I think. Oh, I missed that off my hands so bad. Sophomore from high school wondering how to get my mental game better. Run. Every morning, run 7 miles. Or do something hard. Go do jiu-jitsu. You got to do something harder than the bowling. If the bowling's consuming you, then you got to do something else that makes it seem a little easier. Dang. I'm going to have 100 shots on this ball. Why'd I moan after that shot? Because it's flipping going through the pins like crazy. Like, I've thrown quite a few bowling balls in this den on string pins, and this is like, I don't even have to worry about the black tin. However, I'm getting a lot of games on this thing, so I should chill out. Look at this. Oh, it was left. Definitely tell how angular it is, though. She's got some angle. You quit running at 58 and started bowling again. There you go. It fits in the trunk. I came from candlepin bowling, so the style is really different. I had to learn not to pull my backswing to the ceiling. Oh, man, the candlepin's so much different than this. Thanks for coming to OKC. Appreciate the feedback and hope you can make an extra. Yeah, if really awesome tournament was ran in Oklahoma City this past weekend, or a couple weekends ago. So we'll keep a lookout on that. If you're within driving distance to Oklahoma City, there is a tournament for you. It's pretty cool. 2 on synthetic, 2 games on synthetic, 2 games on wood for qualifying. 4 different squads qualifying to make the final Saturday, which I've kind of seen now is a popular format. That's the string hit right there. A little left and a little long. What's my favorite NBA team? I don't have a favorite NBA team. I got fantasy. So I started playing NBA fantasy a couple years ago. So I just like players. And right now, my fantasy team is Shea, which is awesome because he never misses a game and he scores 30 a game. Jalen Brunson, Shaden Sharp for Portland. Look at that. Look at that motion. Sengun, Alperen Sengun. Am I the only person at this bowling center? No. I'm the only one bowling in this den. We got Mike Sirocco over here hanging out. I actually got this phase 2 pearl like a little stronger in the mid lane. Yeah. Phase 2 pearl strong. Pretty rolly. How long do I practice for? I don't know. I've been going for 51 minutes. Time kind of flies by. Is this the VIP area? Yeah. That's what they call it. They just call it a den. You can come here and you can rent it. $1,000 an hour. $350 will go to the bowling alley. About $600 will go to me. Oh, look at that. Phase 2 pearl. Best drink in town. What's up, dude from Germany? Good. I have not gotten a 300 on string pins. Not even close, man. All right, we're going to go a little straighter. Oh. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Mikey Ting said similar to a high road. Yeah, I mean, it's clean, man. It is clean bowling bowl with no AI. So it's the engine's not going to rev up super crazy. Yeah, high road's high diff, high diff, kind of high RG too. High road's really not that weak. It kind of is, but I had that high road pearl working in that chameleon. That chameleon, let's see. I forget what year that was. 2020, I think it was. Maybe 2020. I bowl the Players Championship, and someone tells me to drill a. I drill a high road pearl like a year before that, and I didn't like it. It did something, so it didn't flare enough. So then I got told to drill another one. I drilled the max flare, and this thing, with just being stupid of how much differential it is, like this thing was flaring so much, it was like flaring under the thumb hole. So then I drill another one to like not flare at all, and I couldn't even get this thing off the thumb hole. It had like 0 flare, which you can't throw a ball like that really. So I just had trouble like with these high road pearls. And I remember super late, there's a vlog of the Players Championship in Columbus, Ohio. I think I finished like 9th or 8th or 7th or something. And I had a chance to make the show going to the last couple games, and I was out of real estate with the balls I was throwing. So I pull out this high road pearl that max flares. And this thing's giving me the weirdest hits, but Kyle's back there like, oh, dude, you got to throw that one. It's giving you the hits. I'm like, dude, this thing's flaring under my thumb hole. How the heck am I supposed to throw this ball? I don't know, man. It's striking. So the last 2 games of the tournament, I throw this stupid ball that's just flaring an insane amount. And I didn't get to the promised land. But so then I stopped throwing them. I'm like, to hell with this ball. It's just not for me. And Prather one day was like, nah, you got to drill another one. Just drill a pin down under the bridge. And I'm like, why, dude? I just haven't got this ball to work. Like, I love the High Road X, but this High Road Pearl is just something. He goes, no, I drill another one with a pin under the bridge. I'm like, fine. I'll drill one pin under the bridge. So COVID hits, COVID hits when we're finishing the World Championship. Kyle and I have a great World Championship. We finished like 9th and 10th. We're in Vegas. She made a bunch of money. And it gets cut. We go down to finish the tournaments that like October down in Washington, D.C. with masks on. And I make at the World Series that year, I made just 2 cuts. I think just 2 cuts and the World Championship. So I had the Chameleon and the Scorpion. And I bowled Chris Fye in the Chameleon, and thankfully he bowled really bad. And then I bowled Pontus to make the show. And I got to go to Urethane. They were playing hard. I mean, I knuckled Urethane out to the right, and the 6 was just slashing the 10. So I make the show on the Chameleon. And I bowled, they do this little game 1 bowling thing. And I shoot 170. I'm the 4th place guy. And now I got to bowl Simonson. And I don't have good ball reaction. I pull out this pin down high road pearl that Prather told me to drill a while back. And this thing was the stone cold Nutter Butters. For the first time all week, I had some miss room. And I barely got by Simo. He had a bone and 9 pin for me to get by him. But then I had 240 against EJ with this high road pearl. That was just so good. I mean, you couldn't have drawn up better ball motion on this show than this pin down high road pearl. Hi, you and Kyle bowling Lucky Larson's this next year. I hope to. I hope to. I really do. It's one of the coolest tournaments. It was one of my favorite weeks ever when I went. I went like 5 years ago. Actually, it might have been before COVID. And man, did we have a blast. I got a 3-bagger. Wow, that's Brooklyn. What? I seriously thought that was Brooklyn. I really, really did. My wrists are getting tired after 3 or 4 games. Does that mean there's something wrong with my release? Just made me laugh and reminded me of the Larry the Cable Guy bit where he goes, I'm suing Hustler Magazine for carpal tunnel in my wrists. 4-bagger? What? Five-bagger? What? I don't know. You got to look at video. You bowl at Chris Prather hometown bowling alley. Really? You're in Chicago? What bowling alley is that? Do you guys still like me blurry? Can you still see the lane? I don't know how to do both because the focus gets all jacked up. Wow. Am I going to shoot 300? I think that's 6 in a row. I think that is 6 in a row. Hello from India. Wow. Who do I think has the best? Who do I think has the best? Oh, Pensacola. Okay, so it's home house. Best physical one-handed game. I mean, you can't go wrong with EJ. That guy doesn't lose. Prather looks the most fluent. Bill O'Neill's the most rock solid. And Don Barrett's an in between all those. We got a 6-bagger. Uh-oh. Slashing the 10 out, man. We got a 7-bagger. We got to take this pretty serious. From Buffalo. I bowl 2-handed. My power is good, but my accuracy is very inconsistent. Any tips for more consistent aim? Stop trying so hard. If you're 2-handed, you can get away with being really good doing this. Oh no, I'm going to mess up my 7-bagger. I'm going to shoot 300 and then I'll let you know. Wow, that is as consistent of a non-ring 10 as I've ever gotten. Dude Wipes is getting gross. What do you mean? I'll let Dude Wipes. Oh, you mean the PBA? I don't know, man. What's that? I know. You got to keep buying them. We got an 8-bagger. Dang, man. Oh, yeah, team 8-bagger. Do you push into your slide with your right foot or just normally step? No, you can push into it. Depends on what kind of speed you're wanting. That's something that's kind of changeable. You can kind of step off a little lighter to create some less ball speed, a little softer hand. All right, well, we got 9 in a row. Oh, totally grabbed. Oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, if you're 2-handed, you should just be able to do this. There's nothing to it. Once Belmo stopped trying to hit the ball, he got super accurate. And he hooked the ball so much better. Dude Wipes for your butt. We need a sponsor who's more fun. Like a Slim Jim. There's some weird stuff going on TikTok with like the Nutter Butter account, and I think Slim Jim might be one of those. Dang, we messed up the 9-bagger, man. Why would I do that? See, that's what I didn't want to do when I 3-6-10. I'm like, just don't plaque a 10, and then I ended up grabbing it. Oh, the Steelers play the Ravens this week? Think Rodgers is going to play? Vibo, it's a little cleaner, a little weaker than the Vibo. Vibo had a lot of flair. This has flair, but this just has a little bit weaker vibe to it. And it's super nice because you can kind of get after it a little bit with your aggression of your release, and it's not going to like overdo it. However, when I throw a lot of shots, I no longer have a new ball. That was so bad. Brad, I typically bowl with a cup pre-turn wrist. Are there real disadvantages to that as opposed to keeping my hand behind the ball and curve through the ball? I mean, it's all about just how much hook you want. The more hook you want, the more cupped you get your wrist. The less hook you want, the less cupped you get. With the weather getting colder, my thumb is swelling up pretty bad. Any tips? I don't know. I mean, you got to figure out why you're. What's up, Vanessa? I don't know. What happens when you drink more water? Does your water retention? Your hands are retaining water, I think, right? Is that what's happening? Swelling up. No trip 4. Looks like it reminds me of a weaker Infinite Physics. Cleaner Infinite Physics, for sure. Infinite Physics had like this. That was a cool ball, man. It was smooth as glass. It's like when you go bowl the tournament like the Masters, you just end up throwing a lot of balls that are just like kind of smooth and they don't overreact. The Infinite was money. Kyle loved it. I gave one away one time for like a giveaway, and he's like, "Man, you're giving this away?" I'm like, "You throw this thing?" But then I threw it at the Masters, and I'm like, "Oh." It just doesn't roll good for me on PBA tour events because PBA, you just got to stand left and throw it right and hit it as hard as you can. Barbasol, we're good. Barbasol. Look at this phase 2 pearl coming in hot. That's a string hit right there. Just the pure plaque. PBA runs on Duncan. There you go. Plenty of people would get the Charlie D'Amelio drink. Oh, some string action there. A little late string action. Phase 2 pearl smooth. Look at this thing. Dombrowski is the king. That guy is so much better of a bowler than he's going to get credit for. I've never seen him fall off a shot. I'm still waiting for him to fall off a shot. And he bowls like the entire regional tour with hustles. So he didn't even throw anything else. Smooth daddy. That one is. Oh, man. Give me 2 of those. Bartender, make it a double. Do you have any advice on getting started with finger, thumb, wrist tape for tournaments? Dombrowski, I mean, I would give it to him. One of your favorite balls was the Infinite Physics? What was great TV? Oh, the TS. Shaving cream to the face, yeah. How have I been feeling my game? Good. Oh. How have you been feeling with your game? Hard to get the 10 out. Dombrowski bowls at a center close to my home. He is truly so good. Man, that guy's incredible. He, oh, we got a Nick Garza sighting. You guys got practice today?
Yeah. I came to watch it.
Oh, the new Next. It's pretty nice. Well, I don't have it. The bowling alley swallowed it up. Straighter's greater. It's back. Look at it. Hello. It's a pretty bowling ball. It's a dark blue on a light blue. Ah. I was getting them out earlier. It's clean. It's a cool ball. I think it's going to be good. I did have a 9-bagger. That's the closest I've gotten to 12 in a row. No, that wasn't on a 9-bagger. You're good. Yeah, it's a little weaker than the RST Pearl. Dang, tape's messing up. Uh-oh. But, yeah, it's a little weaker. The RST Pro gets like round and strong. Do you have a Phase 2 Pearl? Did you get one of those? Have you gotten anything lately? Yeah. So you guys are doing a little better in the tournaments. Like the last couple have been better. Ooh, I'm gonna slip this. Wow. Anybody else in here share a bowling center with a pro? What pro do you bowl with? What's up, Aaron? You know the drill time for a 2-handed shot? Oh, time for a 2-handed shot. I got you. What's the best bowling tip you've ever gotten? The most important ball in your bag is your eyeball. Pretty responsive still. Oh, I know.
And you're getting close.
It'll get there eventually.
It looks a little tighter right now.
This ball will be number 8. What do you mean? This is number 1, baby. That was nice. Oh, little better. Is Tom Hess still a house member? I didn't know he was. Anthony Shannon. What you guys bowl? Oh, Low Shedder still subs, man. Good for Low Shedder. Is that somewhere in Ohio? Oh, look at that. That was awesome. That wasn't even in the 7-pin spot. Cleveland area, Low Shedder, yeah. I love that guy. I think I might have been in college when he made that one World Championship show, and that was just awesome. Just throwing some like Inferno. That was back when I was a kid and like idolized all the bowling balls and just wanted one. Well, all right, we'll see you out there.
Brad, what are you gonna do when you draw like your first 12 in a row, your first 300 on stream?
I don't know. At this point, it's going to take so long. I need like a full celebration party, VIP.
Whatever ball you use, will give one lucky Brad house forever.
Yeah.
I'll get one lucky Brad house forever.
Yeah, that's probably what I will do. That's a good idea. This is the 300's taking so long.
So 2, I'll do one and you do one.
All right. Sure.
On the live stream.
On the live stream, we're going to give 2 balls away if I can actually shoot 300. Dang, that is just awesome. I need to stop throwing this ball just to save it. Okay, so if I actually do shoot a 300, it won't be this stream, but we're giving away 2 bowling balls of the one that I do it with. My collab with 220 was dope. Really? You guys like the podcast? I didn't know how he does his stuff. And I was just getting to know him while we were bowling. And he's like, well, it's kind of funny. This is a podcast. I'm like, well, how do you normally? It's normally serious. 220 was a cool dude, man. I appreciate the heck out of that guy. He does all his filming and editing and thumbnail work on one app on his phone. Oh, that's money. That is money. Tom is the oldest member of the house bowling. Then he turned 50 and is tearing out the PBA 50 tour. Yeah, go subscribe to Tom Hess. He's got a channel. He's working on it. Who had a 25 on strings? You're lying. No, you're not lying. It ain't that hard. Lane 2 and this den, that lane over there, right here. That lane sucks. I'm getting so many more hits with both balls on this lane than I have in a long time on lane 2. Hook. Phase 2 reads the lane. Phase 2 Pearl, you could definitely tell it probably doesn't have as high of an RG. This ball is a high RG, man. Yeah, the 220 in Forest. Dude, 220's channel is big, man. He gets a lot of views. I think it's funny that he just makes YouTube videos to make YouTube videos because why not? I can't even see the comments. Do people even like the video? Gotten to am I in restricted mode? Dude, so 220 shows up to that collaboration and he just gets a ton of videos filmed and then edits them and then goes back to his day job. Ooh. It's super weak hit. Oh yeah. If you guys want to like the video, double tap. You can just tell how much quicker this phase 2 wants to rev. It's pretty good too. You think string pins will level the playing field? Yeah. It's definitely going to change the game a little bit. You can't just really aim light and hit the piss out of it and over move left. You can, but man, this lane is crazy. I don't get any of these hits on lane 2. Like none. No, 220 doesn't really have a cameraman. That's the crazy part. He comes in with like 2 tripods and 2 cell phones, maybe 3 cell phones, and just does all the recording on cell phones with a couple of tripods and then goes home and edits it all and on 1 cell phone, and he just doesn't even use a computer at all. Or a camera. Wow. All right, we got 2 in a row. I'm going to go until we miss. And then I'm going to get out of here. Oh. 3 in a row, actually. That was for 3. I try to be a little straighter, a little cuter. And then it hits the oil. Man. All right. You guys should come to one of our clinics. We want you at a clinic. There's a link. We got one here in this house and then one on the East Coast. January 17th and 18th on the East Coast, December 20th here. So, love to see you. I'm heading out. The next ball, next factor. There it is. A little cleaner. It's going to be a little cleaner and a little weaker than the identity. Bye, Amina. All right, guys, we are out of here. I will see you. Go get a next factor. It's a freaking awesome bowling ball. You saw me throw more strikes in it in this building than with any other ball I've tried. Clifton Don. Okay, yeah, we'd love to see you, man. All right, guys. Have a good one. Appreciate it. Keep practicing. Keep working. We'll get there one day. See you later.